Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. I am really trying to reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers, so if you can help me out in any way, I would really appreciate it. Also, Slash Bash now has channel membership, so check out the join button to find out more. In our first story, a choosing beggar is offered a lift to work until he is able to find a car to buy. Fast forward a year, add some ingratitude, and let's see what happens. Let's jump right in. So this story is about my partner's cousin. I'll call him Kevin. Now Kevin had just turned 18 and he got an office job straight out of college. Kevin's mother asked me if I would give him a lift to work and back since she works late. I told her that it was fine, but it's just nice that he's finally got a job. It wasn't too bad. Kevin's work schedule is similar to mine, and he's sort of on my way to work. It takes me about an extra 10 to 15 minutes to detour to pick him up and drop him off. To start off with, Kevin was good. He was really punctual, was always waiting outside his house or his work when I got there, so we had a smooth transition. Then, at the 8-month point, things changed a bit. After 8 months of driving him back and forth from work, he started to get a bit sloppy. Kevin started getting up late so that I would have to cool my heels outside his house while he got ready. He would not bother to tell me he'd got a lift home with someone else from his work, leaving me to just sit outside his office. This didn't happen all the time, but it did happen about once or twice a week, which is way too much. I pulled him up on it. Initially, Kevin was a bit defensive about it, but he eventually apologized and then started being good again. Now we come to last week, and the reason I am no longer giving him a lift anywhere. I started feeling really rough early on Sunday morning. I had flu-like symptoms, and I realized that there was no way I was going to be going to work on Monday. I contacted my work to tell them that I wouldn't be in. Then I tried calling my partner's cousin Kevin a few times, but he didn't answer. After a bunch of unanswered calls, I sent a voicemail around midday saying that I wouldn't be going to work Monday, so Kevin would need to make other arrangements to get to work. This is how the conversation went. "Hey mate, sorry I can't give you a lift to work tomorrow. I'm off sick, got the flu that's going around at the moment. Probably worth getting a taxi for tomorrow. I will keep you updated about the rest of the week. Cheers, bye." I got no reply for the rest of Sunday, so I assumed he must have sorted something out. But I woke up at 8 a.m. on Monday morning to 6 missed calls and 2 voicemails. "Where are you? I'm standing outside and you're 20 minutes late. I need to get to work today. It's a big meeting." "Hello? Pick up your damn phone! Where are you? I can't be late today." After I heard those, I was a bit annoyed, but rang him back straight away, sounding like the Grudge with a super sore throat. "Hey mate, sorry I was asleep. Still feeling really crap. Did you not get my voicemail yesterday?" "I saw it, but I haven't listened to it, because I don't want to spend credit listening to voicemails. Are you still coming? Are you on your way?" "Mate, I'm definitely not. I can't get out of bed without my head feeling like it's about to burst. Have you not sorted a lift out yet?" "No, I haven't." "What am I supposed to do then? How am I getting to work?" "You can call a taxi. I mean, how did you get to work before when I was off on holiday?" "I'm not paying money to get to work. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I spend money to earn money?" How do you think everybody else in the world gets to work then?" I was chuckling a bit at this. I was shocked that he even said that. "How did you get to work when I wasn't working before?" "I tell people in advance when you're letting me down so that they can help me." "What do you mean, letting you down? I have holidays like everyone else. You just had holidays a few weeks ago." "Whatever. Can you call a taxi up for me? It needs to be a fast one because I have to be at work in 20 minutes. I can't be late." "Are you serious? Call your own taxi up. I'm not your parent." So are you going to send me money for it then? I shouldn't have to pay for a taxi when you should be the one taking me to work for free. What? No. You're 19, not 12. I've been nice enough to give you a lift to work this long for free. You don't even have to pay rent at your parents' house. This was only supposed to be until you found a car, and you've not even mentioned about your car search for ages. I'm going back to bed. You need to sort yourself out. Kevin then started to get angry at me on the phone, but I just hung up on him. He tried ringing me again a few times. Thank goodness, my phone has a silent mode. I wasn't in the mood to argue with him. When my partner heard the story, they were livid at the situation, I'm glad to say, and had a chat with Kevin's mom about it. Wait for it. That was when we found out that Kevin's mom had been giving him about £10 a week to give to me for giving him a lift. He's just been pocketing the money this whole time. It's been a week later and I've yet to receive an apology or text from Kevin. Hopefully he will sometime, once he grows up a bit. In story number 2, we have a choosing beggar aunt who won't contribute to her mother's funeral. I already feel like I might get differing opinions on this story on what I did, but this was something that happened a couple of years ago when my grandma passed away. My aunt, the choosing beggar, came from a poor country and immigrated to the US some 15 years ago. Since then, she has done really well for herself. My grandma helped my aunt's family financially for over 30 years, including contributing towards her business that is running really well now. Despite her support, I've always felt that my aunt disliked my grandma for whatever reason, and I felt it even more strongly when my grandma passed. Our family gathered in the kitchen to discuss my grandmother's funeral preparations. Well, Grandma didn't have insurance, so I think we should all split the expenses. It's going to be too much for me to take care of on my own. Why do I need to contribute? Grandma didn't do anything for me anyways. Cue surprised Pikachu faces from my entire family. What do you mean? From what I remember, she really helped you out, more so than the rest of the family. She helped you get to the US, she helped start your business, and she supported you for over 30 years. How is that not doing anything for you? I'm disappointed you could even say that. Mom did so much for you. Yeah, she did all that, but she didn't leave a will so I could get the house that she has back home. There's 5 of us. What makes you think she would leave the home to you? I'm clearly her favorite child. It only makes sense that it would come to me. Anyways, I'm not contributing to her funeral expenses. First, you are absolutely not getting the house. Actually, Mom told me to sell the house to split up all the proceeds between us, but I have no intention of giving you a portion of it, seeing just how disrespectful you are. I can't believe it. What? That's impossible! I was her favorite! I guess you weren't her favorite after all. Fine, you can take the house and shove it, and I will not contribute a single cent to her funeral. Now I'm seeing red, but trying to stay calm. Okay, Auntie, you don't have to contribute. My aunt stomps off to complain to her husband. I was furious, but I knew exactly how to shut her down. I had started a new job a few weeks before my grandma's death, so guess whose first paycheck was coming in 2 days before the funeral? In my culture, the first paycheck is always something that is looked at with significance. It is the beginning of your future, so the way someone spends that first paycheck is extremely important. I announced how I would spend my first paycheck at the funeral parlor in front of my entire family, with the microphone accidentally being left on. My uncle knew I planned this, so he was thumbs-upping me the entire time. On the day of the funeral, in front of the whole family. Here you go, Mom. I want to give you my very first paycheck to put towards Grandma's funeral arrangements. I know it's been upsetting for you since Auntie said she wouldn't contribute towards the funeral arrangements despite all the care Grandma put towards making sure Auntie had a good life, especially financially taking care of Auntie for over 30 years. But it's okay. I want to contribute because Grandma taught me so much. Hopefully she will be happy. Even though her daughter is ungrateful, she has a granddaughter who truly cares about her. Oh, oops. Is this thing still on? Silly me. Then I gave Auntie a little grin. The family members and other friends of my grandma who came to pay respects to her saw a little bit of drama that day. My aunt was so furious she turned red and walked away. She hasn't spoken to me since, and honestly, I couldn't care less. Nobody gets to be ungrateful to my grandma. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.